it somehow got worse. It somehow has gotten worse for the Dallas Cowboys, who not only suffered a loss today, but they're going to be without one of their best players for the rest of the season. At least that's what the early indications are. So we'll break it down and much more on this episode of Cowboys Digest. Welcome in, everybody, to Cowboys Digest. I'm your host, Peter Vryonis, and I didn't think this season could possibly get any worse, but it has. We have managed to get into that direction right now. And before we get into the video, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I'm trying my best to find the positives week in, week out, but after a game like this, it's going to be incredibly hard to do so. Not only did the Cowboys lose in a heartbreaking, weird fashion that it feels like only the Cowboys could lose in the year 2024, but they also managed to lose one of their most important players, one of their most exciting players. Arguably one of the only reasons to turn on the television and watch Dallas Cowboys football this season, because I guarantee you that you are not turning on your television trying to watch Cooper Rush struggle to throw the ball 8 yards. And of course, I'm talking about DeMarvion Overshown, who needed a lot of help to get off the field. He's heading right to the x-ray room. It appears to be a knee injury. He missed all of his rookie season with a torn ACL. And the scary part for me was that he was ruled out right away by the Dallas Cowboys medical staff, which to me is an indicator that they knew exactly what this was. It was not a non-contact injury. A player rolled up on him and his knee buckled. It was really gruesome in real time. I'm not even going to bother showing it to you guys because we don't have to relive that. But as I was mentioning earlier in this video, DeMarvion Overshown is one of the main reasons to still be watching the Dallas Cowboys this season. Now, for all you tank commanders out there, I hope you're happy, because I don't know if the Cowboys win another game the rest of the year without him in the lineup. And just in general, Cooper Rush is not a good quarterback. And for all you that were calling for Cooper Rush to be starting National Football League games, I mean, you got your wish. I hope you're happy right now watching this guy struggle to throw the ball 8 yards. It's truly, he's a backup. And I'm not going to call it pathetic, because he's not expected to go in there and win you games. He's expected to be a safety blanket for Dak Prescott, who unfortunately is going to miss the rest of the year. And hopefully he can get back healthy and find some of his mojo that he had pre-injury. But this year has been a total and utter disaster for the Dallas Cowboys. From performance, from injuries, from an injury standpoint, they have dealt with so many injuries. Still waiting to get DeMarcus Lawrence back, and at this point I don't even know if it's going to be worth it to activate him off the injured list. Micah Parsons missed the better part of 5 weeks, and you could tell what kind of impact he had. This defense has done a complete 180 since he has come back. And again, I keep referring to the Cowboys having some fun games every now and then. This season was littered in mediocrity and just overall straight boringness. But they have found something under Mike Zimmer here, getting a lot of their guys back and healthy, and the defense was bend but don't break tonight. But this is one of the best offenses in the National Football League. Jamar Chase did his thing, but everybody else was pretty much shut down by the Dallas Cowboys secondary, and the run defense was very good. They limited Chase Brown, who has been fantastic on the ground this year. I thought the defense did a good job tonight, and DeMarvion Overshown was a big reason for that, stopping them on 4th down, showing off his speed from sideline to sideline like he always does. He is around the ball every single play. This guy is hungry, this guy is motivated, and he wants to be one of the best players in the National Football League, which I feel he has the potential to do. But not if he sustains another torn ACL in back-to-back seasons. He missed all of last year. He was finally healthy, and there was a lot of hype around him. We were waiting to see this player in action for the Dallas Cowboys, and boom, it's all gone. He stayed healthy for the majority of the year, and then today on Monday Night Football against the Cincinnati Bengals, it just all goes to crap for the Dallas Cowboys. And he's one of my favorite players. He's been one of the most exciting Cowboys on the roster, arguably the most exciting Cowboy on the roster. And I want to give a huge shout out to Rico D for the way that he's been running that damn football, man. 130 yards on the ground for him. He's dominant. He's dominant when he gets the opportunity. And teams know that they're going to run the football because Cooper Rush is not a threat to make plays down the field. So even the Cincinnati Bengals knew that they were going to try to run the ball today. And Rico D did his thing yet again. 131 yards on the ground. It's pretty good if you ask me. I'm no math guy, but I'll take that every damn Sunday from Rico D. So shout out to him. And I referred to the heartbreaking manner of this loss. Yeah, there it is. Amani Oruwariye covers his head with a towel while walking to the locker room after his mistake led to the Bengals' game-winning touchdown. And if you guys didn't catch that, I mean, it was a 4th and 26 or whatever it was for the Cincinnati Bengals. They get their punt blocked. All Amani Oruwariye has to do is not touch the football. Little Leon Lett action going on right there. It goes right through his hands. Bengals recover. They score a touchdown. Cowboys have to come back in 1 minute with 3 timeouts left, with Cooper Rush leading the charge. And shocker, they're not able to score a touchdown. So again, all you tank commanders out there, well, I hope you're happy, because this is what a losing football team looks like. And this is what a team that has been riddled with injuries looks like. So you don't want to win a game for the rest of the season? Well, there you go. It's going to get extremely hard now without DeMarvion Overshown in the fold. And for all of you that are calling for Cooper Rush to be the starter, because I've seen some of those comments. Don't be hiding now after we've seen what the early returns are on Cooper Rush. Don't be hiding now. This is the product that you're going to get. You want Dak Prescott at his $60 million to sit? Sure. Imagine a 17-game season with Cooper Rush under center. That's what I want you to do for me. So all you tank commanders out there, all you Cooper Rush truthers, whatever you want to call yourselves, I'd call you maniacs, in my opinion, but whatever. I'll leave the judgment aside on this episode of Cowboys Digest. So the Cowboys are now in line for, I believe, the 11th overall pick in the NFL draft, which is what we're going to have to turn our attention to at some point now. The season is winding down. They got 3 more games left. I don't know if they're going to win a single one of them, but it was a decent run for the past 2.5 games here until it all went to crap when DeMarvion Overshown had to be carted off into the locker room, and just overall horrible. Hopefully it's nothing too serious, but the fact that he was ruled out right away and the fact that he's already hurt his other knee before, not a good sign. Not a good sign whatsoever. And now we shift our focus onto next season. Who knows if he's going to be ready to start the year? I doubt it. I highly doubt that he will be, because a second ACL surgery, it's nothing to joke about, man. But that'll wrap it up for this episode of Cowboys Digest. I'm sorry that the season is going this way, guys. I have no control over it. I wish I did, but here we are. Cowboys mired in mediocrity after 3 straight 12-win seasons. The playoff failures were there, but maybe we were spoiled with the regular seasons that we've been seeing, because not only is this team bad, they're boring, and they're lifeless, and not fun to watch. See you all tomorrow. Go Cowboys.